I think that personally, peer advocacy is important to me because it helps people feel less alone. Like going into a campus and feeling isolated and alone, maybe if you don't know people, maybe if you feel like you don't have friends, and then having a peer come up to you and just be like, hey, what's your name? How are you doing? Like, is there anything I can do for you? It really creates this sense of community and safety within our school that like a lot of other schools that don't have peer programs don't create.
Peer advocacy is important to me personally because I really want to go into social work. I've always had people helping me, advocating for me, doing a lot for me as a person, and so I want to be able to dish that out and basically help other people. Yeah, I like it. I want to help other people and be a good person and just have an impact, even if it's small.
Peer advocacy has become important to me because I found myself in many situations as the new kid or somebody that's felt left out or even ostracized at times. And I know how it feels to be on the other end of the stick, and I want to be there for people to the best of my abilities.
As an educator, peer advocacy has required me to grow a lot. I'm a planner, and you can't always be a planner in a class that's driven by student experience and student ideas. So I've had to learn how to kind of take a step back and accept that sometimes not having a plan is the plan for that day. And I really appreciate being able to experience humility and patience that my students teach me. I'm also so grateful that they're willing to give me grace as I learn, recognizing that adults can learn just like students can learn. And that has made such a difference in my teaching in all of my other classes as well. So I'm very grateful to my students.
It's been really fulfilling for me as an educator. It's the kind of work I've always wanted to do, but it's also transformed how I show up as an educator. I think we all know about safe adults, but safe adults came with one of two problems before they were either really official, like you're going to a therapist, you're going to an administrator, or it came with a certain level of risk. You had to guess, is this person going to want to support me in that way? And I've literally signed up in a way that students know I do want to be that safe adult for them. So students have approached me and shared with me more than before. And my own students work as kind of a focus group because they're from so many different groups on campus, and they will bring things to me and talk to me about how school impacts them and their mental health in ways that they didn't have an outlet for before. And I can bring that back to my classroom, to staff meetings, and to all of the groups that I work in throughout the district.
I feel like my voice makes a difference every single moment that I'm sitting in that classroom. My peers are my biggest advocates, and for that I am grateful for them every single day. They are my home, they are my escape, they are my people, and they're my family, so I'm very happy to be a part of this class.
I feel like my voice has made the biggest impact not only among my peers but with my teachers. I feel like if I can come up to my teacher and fully be honest with them about how I'm feeling that day or what's going on, or maybe I didn't like something that they did, and have a mature, honest conversation about it, and not be the only one in my peers that can do that, but to prepare others to be able to do that. I feel like that's the biggest thing, is being able to really teach people how to communicate and how to create that safe sense of community together.
Yeah, last year we had an incident where a girl came to the school who had previously had conflict with 4 or 5 of our peer advocacy students. And then this year, the student that everybody had had the issue with, or many girls had had the issue with, has actually been invited into peer and is thriving and is actually here today.
I've really seen the power of the program through our work with the English language learners on campus. Some of them come day one, and we are the first face that they see. CARES has been giving them tours that would have previously been done by a campus monitor. Campus monitors are great, but it's really personal to be able to see that person. And then every Friday, our CARES advocates actually go and play games with them and just establish a friendship. The difference that we had seen in the EL group is that students who at the beginning of the year were going to counseling and their teacher and their friends and their parents and saying, I don't want to go to school. It's so hard to be in a place where no one speaks the language that you speak, but this nonverbal support that students are trained to give every Friday has transformed that. And we have those same students saying that they can't wait for that class, that they can't wait for Fridays. They don't call out sick on Fridays. They rush to get all their work done just so that they can meet with the advocate and have someone their age who cares on campus.
We've been able to help kids become more and more vulnerable, be able to be more in touch with their feelings, and I feel like that's very important, especially because a lot of kids these days aren't in touch with their feelings and they feel like they don't have a lot of safe places, so it's nice for them to be able to feel like they have a safe space in a home.
As a peer advocate at Independence High School, I feel like a big impact that we've been able to do for our school is we've been able to welcome hundreds of students and really create this community and family between our students. We don't feel alone. You don't find students that everyone has a clique. Nobody's just sitting alone at lunch. Nobody's alone. And nonetheless to give back to our community, we make all sorts of we do barbecues and events and sporting events. We go outside. We really try to create this big sense of community, not only within our classroom, but within our county and our district.
So far, peer advocacy has had a very beautiful effect on the younger classmates that I have, and it's been really beautiful watching them connect with the upperclassmen in my school, and I think that it's going to go really far with the people that truly need it.
So at our campus, peer advocacy is in partnership with ASB, our Associated Student Body Leadership. And we use peer advocacy as a platform to harvest additional leaders within our student body. So where some students join ASB because they feel inclined to host events and kind of celebrate our campus in loud and boisterous ways, we've really worked hard to choose leaders for peer advocacy who have quiet leadership abilities. They demonstrate a natural inclination to lead in their classes. And as a result, we've seen more leaders emerge on campus. We've seen students kind of come into their own power, recognizing that I have something to contribute and I can make a meaningful difference on my campus, and it doesn't mean I have to be in front of a crowd of 2,000 additional students.
Because we have such a diverse group of students, we come together for CARES and then we disseminate into every group on campus, which is great. We did that intentionally with recruiting, but what that means is that every group feels it. Certainly the students who have support have some place to go that they didn't have before, but every group on campus feels more supported, more heard, and they feel that compassion because someone in their group sets that tone.
I would say we'd be happy to have you. I mean, the more the merrier. We are always welcoming new students. We just want to spread awareness and spread love, and as long as you have a pure heart and you're okay with becoming vulnerable, we'd be happy to have you.
I would tell any student that wants to join a peer advocacy program to do it. It is absolutely the most fulfilling thing I've done, and it is 100% the reason that I'm going into the profession that I'm going into. It has completely changed my way of thinking, my way of mind, my way of community. It's absolutely where I want to be, and it's absolutely where I think people should go.
Do it. There's no reason not to. You're not gonna lose anything. If you're thinking about it, just do it, because you have so many opportunities to do great things and meet amazing new people.
I would really encourage them to. I would say that peer advocacy has had a tremendous effect on me, and it's opened my eyes to experiences other people have that I honestly never considered, and I feel enlightened every time I leave that classroom.
If you are considering hosting a peer advocacy program, I would say go for it. It is scary at first because there isn't a playbook that you can run by. You don't have mentorship teachers, you didn't necessarily get a credential in that specific subject area, but your students will guide you. I would encourage anyone who's interested in participating in this type of program to just accept the journey, walk the unknown with your students, because it can end up to be such a profound learning experience for both you and them. So don't be afraid.
I think one of the things I'd like to make clear about the program is how instrumental EDCO was. We couldn't have done this without their support. Part of that is financial. Our schools didn't have the flexibility to start this, from ground zero. And so they've given us that on-ramp. But a lot of that has also been logistical and vision, and EDCO's work with mental health has been something that no one person on any of our campuses could have accomplished. We really are here because of the support and vision that EDCO had and the fact that they wanted to support our youth commission.
I think that people should know that we are more than what they think we are. I think a lot of students, when they read peer advocacy on a slip of paper, they're like, oh, they're snitches. They're gonna go and they're gonna walk around and they're gonna tell us what to do, and they're gonna be in your face, in your way, and it's really not that. It is truly not what you think it is. It is truly more than just a bunch of good kids in a room trying to tell you what to do or who to be. It's not.
I would want people to know that no matter how lost or alone you might feel, you are always surrounded by people that have similar experiences, and you're always surrounded by people who are educated on something that you're confused on.